Hey everyone, today we're talking about a piece of software that is an absolute game changer for PC players. If you've ever wished you could just plug your PlayStation or Nintendo controller into your computer and have it work flawlessly, well, you're in the right place.
You know the feeling, right? You've got this amazing controller, it fits perfectly in your hands, the buttons feel just right, but you plug it into your PC, fire up a game, and nothing. Or maybe some buttons work but others don't. It's super frustrating. But what if I told you there's a simple way to fix that, for good?
So let's get into why this is even a problem in the first place. It all really boils down to a pretty simple compatibility issue.
And that's the heart of it, really. Think of it like this. For decades, Microsoft Windows has been designed to understand the language of its own Xbox controllers, right out of the box. But controllers from PlayStation and Nintendo, they speak a totally different dialect. So when you connect one, your PC and the games you're playing are often just completely confused. But here's the good news. There is an incredibly powerful and honestly super simple solution to this whole communication breakdown, and it's called DS4Windows. At its core, DS4Windows is basically a universal translator. It runs quietly in the background, intercepts all the signals coming from your controller, and instantly translates them into that Xbox language your PC understands perfectly. The result? It just works.
And what's so cool is just how many controllers it supports. I mean, of course, you've got full amazing support for the PlayStation DualShock 4 and the new PS5 DualSense, but it doesn't stop there. It also brings the classic DS3 into the modern age, plus the Nintendo Switch Pro controller and even the individual Joy-Cons. It's incredibly versatile.
But look, just getting the controller to work is really only the beginning. The real magic of DS4Windows is everything else it lets you do. This is where it goes from a simple tool to an essential one.
This is a great question, and it's where things get really, really interesting. Think about all those classic PC games, strategy games, or older RPGs that were never, ever designed for a controller. Are you just out of luck? Nope, not at all. With DS4Windows, you can literally turn your controller's touchpad into a fully functional computer mouse. And you can map any button on your controller to any key on your keyboard. You want the circle button to act as the escape key? Done. Want the right trigger to be the letter R for reloading? Easy. This opens up your entire PC game library to controller play.
And you know, beyond just raw functionality, DS4Windows lets you add your own personal touch to your gear. It's about making your controller feel like it's truly yours.
Take the controller's Lightbar, for instance. You can set it to any color under the sun to match your PC's RGB setup. But my personal favorite feature is the practical one. You can set it to reflect your battery life. So it starts green, fades to yellow, and then turns red when it's time to plug in. No more surprise mid-game disconnects. Or, hey, if you want a more stealthy vibe, you can just switch it off altogether.
And all of this leads to what I think is the core philosophy of this whole project. It's all about putting you, the player, in complete control.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't about giving you a one-size-fits-all setup. It's a powerful toolkit designed to let you tweak and tune every single aspect of your experience until it feels absolutely perfect for you.
And the customization goes deep. You can remap literally everything. You can adjust the sensitivity curves of the analog sticks to get more precise aim in a shooter. You can change the trigger dead zones for racing games. You can even set up a modifier button, so like holding down the PlayStation button gives every other button a completely different secondary function. It basically doubles the number of inputs you have at your fingertips.
Now you might be thinking, wow, that is a lot of settings to mess with for every single game. And you'd be right, which is exactly why the profile system is so brilliant. So here's how this works, and it's so slick. You set up a perfect control scheme for, say, a racing game, and you save it as your racing profile. Then you make a totally different one for a first-person shooter. Now, the next time you launch that racing game, DS4Windows just knows. It sees the game running and bam, it automatically loads the right profile for you. You don't have to touch a thing. It's completely seamless. So if you're ready to unlock all this awesome potential, let's just quickly talk about the right and safe way to get started. Okay, and I really can't stress this enough. There are a lot of fake sites out there hosting old, broken, or even malicious versions of this software. To keep your computer safe and to make sure you have the latest, greatest version, you have to go straight to the source. This is it. The one and only official website is ds4windows.org. That's ds4windows.org. Bookmark that page. That is the only place you should ever download this tool from. So, with the power to use pretty much any controller,
customize every single input, and have all your settings switch on the fly, the only question left is, how are you going to set yours up? Thanks for tuning in.